Hello, hey, this is all about cutting giant schnauzers. Oh, this is involved, let me tell you. I've been cutting giant schnauzers since about 1967. Long time. 4 giant schnauzers I've owned since then. I've also owned several Dobermans and Huskies as well. Shown all of these dogs. So back to giant schnauzers. They, coming out of winter, their hair gets real long like a Bouvier de Flandre. And then you give them a cut, but they want to stay warm for the winter. So it's a heavy coat they have at that time. I cut them. It's called a heavy coat cut, just to get some of the hair off. And then I do another medium cut. And of course, if you're showing your dog, you can do a show cut. So pretty much 3 cuts with the giant schnauzer. And it's not real easy, let me tell you. When you cut the heavy cut, you're probably making about 300 strokes with the razor just to cut the dog. It's involved. Once you do the medium cut, there's less strokes. And the show cut is a finesse cut. You're trimming the legs perfectly for the show and have the body very short, especially around the tail and the backside. And that's the way you do giant schnauzer. I've been doing this, oh my goodness, I can't even count the number of times I've trimmed the giant schnauzer. But one of my giant schnauzers years ago showed at Westminster, of course, and was the champion. And I had to trim him, of course, when I showed him. The dog I got from Switzerland, also had to trim him. Had one from Sweden, one from Switzerland. Anyway, I'm going to do a little cut on my dog here, and we will see how it goes. This is simply for the cameras. The heavy cut takes about, oh my goodness, takes about probably 30 to 45 minutes. Do a heavy cut, it's involved, and you have to clean up. So it's over an hour. My dog's crying back there. It's over an hour just to do a heavy cut. Medium cut, well, I'm just doing it for the camera, couple of minutes only. It's too boring to sit there and watch one individual do a lot of strokes on a dog to cut a dog. It's just like crazy. You don't want to do that. Okay. And that's pretty. I'm going to get my dog just a minute. And he's going to go through a little medium cut. And this is giant schnauzer cutting. I've never done a giant schnauzer cut on YouTube before. This is the first. I've done it at home with a home camera, but not giant schnauzer on YouTube. And we have some friends in France. Hey, bonjour, bonsoir, tout le monde. Comment ça va en France? C'est un chien spécial COUPURE, giant schnauzers. And I just told the friends in France that I'm getting ready to do a special cut on my giant schnauzer. And so let's proceed here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I was stationed in France. Had to learn a little bit of French to be on the patrol of 5 countries over there. A little bit of French and German, matter of fact. It's all involved when you're in the military. You got to learn some languages, doing this and that. Let's get my dog. This is a real quick cut on camera, and I'll show you the razor I'm using. And I'm going to be bent over most of the time, and it's time to cut. Let's give a giant schnauzer a cut. Here we go. We're live. Puppy's coming out now. Here we go, Reason. Going out with Robert. Here we go, puppy. Well, he's only crying. He's wondering what's going on. Now, one important thing I forgot. When you don't have a hydraulic table, you tie him to the lawnmower in a garage and cut him. And that's exactly what I'm doing. He's tied to the lawnmower. We don't have room for a huge hydraulic table. And by the way, I turned this dog over to two groomers. No, you stay here, puppy. You stay here, we'll go cut. 2 groomers, and he just kept moving around and around. They said they don't want to ever see this dog again. I'm cutting myself. Here we go. This is the cut. Just a quick cut for the camera. Giant schnauzer getting trimmed up. And it's involved. 300 strokes is 300 strokes. It's not the easiest thing in the world. And you got to bend over doing this. And you just do one stroke right after the other. I'm using a very good razor. It has 2 speeds. I use the fast speed only to get through the heavy hair that he's got. And there's not enough shows in Atlanta, Georgia to put this dog in the ring. They're taking all the shows away. I don't think they're making any money. That's the reason they did it. See the hair coming off? It's heavy cut. I ended up with an entire bag of hair. I'm going to show you that bag of hair in a minute. It's about 3 feet by 3 feet on the floor. And we're just cutting here on the side, make him look kind of attractive before John starts to come over here. And he's pretty good. After a while, they get pretty good letting you do this. In the beginning, they'll try to fight you. Okay, we're just cutting a little bit. And that's cutting a John Schnauzer. Oh, let me tell you. You think you cut it? I'm trapped here. He's trapped on me, I'm trapped on him. Okay, you think cutting a John Schnauzer? This is the only dog, to my knowledge, of 400 dogs that you have to trim on a constant basis. I didn't have to do anything to my Doberman. I did nothing to my Husky other than comb him. Never had to trim him like this. This is the only dog that takes a trim to go in the show ring. About 400 dogs, only one. Okay, we're getting some hair off here. Just for the cameras here. Only dog. So if you don't like trimming, you do not want to get a John Schnauzer. Mini Schnauzers, you can finish trimming them in about 5 minutes. Standard Schnauzer, you can trim them probably in 10 or 15 minutes. John Schnauzer will take you anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour to get hair off. And that's not even the show trim. You come back later and do a show trim. That's just the medium and heavy trim. So it's involved, and that's owning a John Schnauzer, but it's worth it. Because these boys and girls are smart. And they love you to death. And they will protect you. I stand out in front of my house every night. And anybody that comes by, this dog checks them out. Make sure they're okay. Okay, that's a quick cut. We don't need to cut him over the camera. This is a cut on John Schnauzer. See the hair on the floor? It's all there. And he was real good. He let me do it, cut a little bit by his face. A little bit more on his face. And that's cutting a John Schnauzer. And it is involved. It's not super easy, but this is the only dog, and 400 some dogs, you have to do this too. Their hair grows. It's amazing, their hair grows. It doesn't just remain there where you never have to trim them. This hair grows constantly. He would look like a small bear. Yes, he would look like a small bear if I didn't trim him at all. Oh, where you going? You're on the leash, puppy. Okay, that's trimming a John Schnauzer. And we had fun today. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Trimming a John Schnauzer, a lot of hair, a lot of time. He's looking, he wants to go inside and get treats now. Okay, everybody, goodbye. Au revoir, France.